I literally can't stop thinking of this mod. Just the idea that I have now officially lived long enough to play out my own alternative history scenario in Hearts of Iron 4. This is The Fire Rises, as you can see from the map up there, and it's basically the world just 5 years ago, but everything is going to be in chaos. I mean, to be fair, it's safe to say now, 5 years later, that the COVID times were absolute chaos, and we're going to be remembering that moment in history for a very long time. Oh yeah, don't worry, we're going way further into this mod than we did in the past. By the way, don't forget to check out makeshift.com for German Reich ball, Russian ball, they're actually not balls, and Poland ball. They are ball. That's a ball, but these two are not. These are the tangles. But anyways, check out makeshift.com, just for anyone that doesn't know. Links down below to that, as well as my China trip if you're interested. It's January 1st, 2020, and Donald Trump is just finishing up his first term, and the U.S. is going to have a lot of different options to go down here. I am currently living at this time period in Orange County, and actually, in a couple months, I'll be visiting Boston for the very first time in this scenario, and Boston was like ground zero for where like COVID really first started coming on over into. So that was great. Now there's so many different ways that this mod can play out because there's so many different crazy focus trees that the entire world has right now. Obviously we have a conflict going on in Libya at this time, and Somalia is in complete chaos. China might be invading Taiwan soon, and then we're going to have to watch for the Russian invasion of Ukraine as well as Israel invasion of Palestine. But again, this wouldn't be an alternative history scenario without some absolutely wild stuff happening, even though, like I just said, these times were actually pretty wild. The U.S. is probably going to break out into civil war. It depends on who wins the election. Does Trump get a second term or does Biden win? It looks like Biden is going to win. There is a dump Trump policy being adopted. NATO is currently involved here, but for now, we don't know what kind of chaos is going to break out once, well, there's inevitably a massive civil war that plays out inside of the United States. Trump is choosing to expand the CDC here, and that might be a good idea, being it's just 2020. What is it, January? Okay, so there we go. Definitely COVID is now infiltrating all of the U.S. right now as we speak. It is March. The first shutdowns are happening. Right now, there's low COVID cases happening, but that is obviously putting a lot of pressure on the U.S. Oh, and there you go. You have a lockdown economy. Macron currently still leads France, and then we got this dude inside of Germany, and Elizabeth is still alive. Damn, so much has happened in the last 5 years. It's kind of crazy. And I was here on YouTube literally reviewing all this stuff. It's kind of like going back down a crazy memory. So you can choose to silence the tyrant here, but that was not the choice that was made. They're going down green economics. Did Trudeau? What happened to Trudeau? We'll see if Claudia Sheinbaum controls Mexico by July 2024. Right now, it is the previous dude, the dude that she worked with, AMLO. Oh yeah, Bolsonaro still inside of Brazil. Bro, this is a crazy modifier for the Brazilian country. I mean, is it wrong though? Where's the lie? Revive the what? France? Okay, he's doing something over here. He is considered, well, obviously he's a European member, and you do have to up France. They have mild COVID issues, which means they're getting even more penalty, which increases their instability, and that is exactly how countries will fall into chaos at this time. I think there could be multiple civil wars that pop up. These are the current faction breakdowns. There's 4 factions, 2 only that matter, though. Obviously NATO, and then the CSTO, which is Russia's version of NATO, and then we also have the Peninsula Shield Force, the Axis of Resistance. Who's in that? You didn't even get North Korea to join your little axis of evil? Sorry, that's a little bit of Bush coming out of me. Wait, is that a possibility? Can Jeb Bush take control? Wait, I thought they didn't side with Trump. Oh, the election is in November. My bad. Abandon the anarchists. That reminds me of that one statement that Trump... The anarchists... What does he say? I'm butchering it. And the people that just have, quite frankly, no idea what they are doing. I love how this scenario not only includes NATO, but it also includes our allies in Oceania. Everyone forgets, obviously, that Australia is a part, and New Zealand, and then I feel like we should have an alliance over Japan. Wait, state of Japan. Did Japan change ideologies or something? Oh no, what's gonna happen to Shinzo Abe? Wait, what kind of anime shit is this? Oh, okay, Japan's dealing with serious coronavirus pandemic. Okay, it's really messing them up. Oh my god, the Japanese tree is so insane. This is so kawaii. You could try to fix Japan's depopulation issue by providing maternity leave for female workers. I completely forgot they're supposed to hold the Olympics. That's right. That's happening in 2020. Ideologically, the blue is representing conservative governments. The red is representing social democrats. Canada is socially liberal. There's market liberals here. Obviously, there's all sorts of different things going on here. But then in the gray, you have authoritarian democracy. In the dark red, you have just classic authoritarian socialists. That map is obviously going to change a lot once we get through the next 5 years. What is happening? Okay, we got a massive civil war that just broke out inside of Saudi Arabia, which would be really disastrous. Oh my goodness. Where's all that oil? You best believe the Americans are coming over here and getting that oil. This is a massive coalition that's fighting over this way. It's like the Gulf War 2.0. Okay, this got really, really bad. Are they facing like really high, like bad efforts? Bad COVID. Oh no, is this gonna be the thing that breaks down? Oh, it's Yemen that's in. Obviously, I should have known it was Yemen that's in the axis of resistance with Iran. Is this gonna break down the world into World War III? Because everyone's gonna side with different factions? Oh, they did do this. Oh, is it not a policy that you can just choose? It's not an either or. Okay, these are not, you can kind of choose to go down whatever part of these areas that you want. However, this is when things are gonna get a little bit crazier for the AI. They can choose to support National Socialism. Okay, or we can become communists or Biden takes over. Oh, I forgot we have his cabinet. Michael Flynn, Steve Manchin, Mike Pompeo, Mike Pence. Is there like a secret general in here? Can we put Obama as a general? Bro couldn't find a better, more attractive profile picture. You gotta get the double pick, the double chin pick. I'm not even checking all the wars that are happening in the world right now. There's clearly a lot. Mostly in Central Africa, but we have a multi-civil war here in the Congo. There's an Ethiopian civil war here. Obviously, Myanmar has broken out into their own civil war in the 2020s. Who is this lady? I don't remember this lady ever leading New Zealand. Where's that one baddie out of Finland that got in trouble during the COVID crisis? I don't think they voted for her. If I remember correctly, she was a baddie. Ah, yes, Irish Bernie Sanders. I forgot about this guy. National schizophrenia. What is happening inside of the U.S.? I think it's the picture of Biden blasting his way into the American psyche. That's what's really great about this. There's still, obviously, a lockdown economy, and we're facing extremely high COVID cases. Oh my goodness. Those are some really bad penalties. Also, just look at this pie chart. This is definitely not something you want to see if you're in America. Although, it kind of feels like this is actually an accurate pie chart of what America is supposed to be right now. America first, you say. Wait, don't tell me. Is Nick Fuentes a part of this mod? I would not be surprised. You know what's crazy? He was a part of an old mod. I think it was a Millennium Dawn mod. I remember. Does anyone else remember that? I know I'm not crazy. This was like, because he's been around for a long time. I remember seeing him in HOI4 mods back in like 2018. Who would have ever thought he would be so popular here in 2025? All right, well, so begins the American Civil War. That was, of course, inevitable. There is supposed to be all this chaos that occurs. I don't know if Joe Biden technically won the election, but civil war definitely occurred. And the war between Joe Biden and Trump has begun. Now, it's obviously just like the federal government. Well, the problem are all the other surrounding factions. So I'm not sure exactly what part of the U.S. is going to adopt which ideologies. Okay, yeah, war is literally breaking out everywhere. But yes, Governor Newsom here is leading California, the state of California. But we have a ton. Yep, I remember that. So we need to see who's going to actually win out, because anyone can win out and then, you know, obviously assert their own ideology on all of America, because someone's going to unify it. There's a ton of socialists in California, unsurprisingly. And yes, there are neo-nono Germans in charge of Eastern Oregon. I have heard about that. Eastern Oregon is pretty wild. What is that? Caucasian nationalism? Caucadian? What? Oh, that's just Cascadia. I thought you were talking about Caucasians. Of course, the Mormons already got to try to make their own state, though. Where's Greg Abbott? Wow, you even got Marxism down here in Texas. Marxism in Texas, and they don't control Austin? Oh, there's Greg Abbott. I knew he was going to be here eventually. Oh my goodness. Okay, whoever's controlling near the panhandle of Texas, that's pretty terrifying. Jeez, oh my goodness, the people in charge of South Georgia. See, obviously things are getting pretty drastic. We do still have Ron DeSantis in Florida, but I feel like, so the last time I checked on this mod, I think a lot of the non-governors won. I don't know if that's going to be the case here. Is Bernie Sanders leading his own thing in Vermont? No, he's not. Oh, but we got Cuomo. The Cuomo-tang is here. Oh, this mod has got to update to include Mamdani. Mamdani was like protesting a lot this time, right? In 2020, there's like pictures and stuff. Trudeau, please save us, Trudeau. Just to freeze the bank accounts of anyone that you don't agree with. Maybe that'll work with us in the U.S. Whoa! We have some of the newer faction of the cabinet, I guess. Wait, is that who's in the government right now, or does he keep the same dudes? Oh, he actually looks like oh, Vivek is here. Vivek is already here in 2020. Where's JD at? We need JD Vance memes. It honestly looks like Canada's getting ready to invade. That'd be kind of hilarious. Oh, Antifa's in New York? Why is this I feel like there should be more Antifa. There's not much factions going on. There's the Denver government, the Washington government, and then just the only other thing is the Association of the Freed. But as you can see, the ideology map mode is an absolute mess in the US right now. There's a lot of despotic governments obviously happening all over the place. Oh yeah, the socialists are definitely winning out. I mean, they have the Bay Area, and now they're getting ready to invade through the valley to get to Los Angeles. Is it raining down here? It's kind of raining, I think. Oh, it's DEFCON 1. That means that the nukes are about to fly. I was gonna say there's no nukes yet. Damn, that's a big old Libya. Libya, Arab Jamahari. Gaddafiism. Gaddafi is long gone at this point, but they're still using his movement. It's like left-wing, man. Can't even begin to tell you. Absolutely, they're fighting off these absolute monarchies here in Morocco. Oh, yo, is Epstein a part of this mod? Oh, Putin has decided. Wait, who the hell is that? This man has way too much hair to be the Russian leader. So if he's finally decided to strike, he's going in after Kazakhstan. He has his allies, the Kyrgyzstan Republic and Tajikistan. You better get ready, buddy. You might be next. Wait, we forgot to check on this big boy. Yeah, what you doing? Anything cool over here? I don't even know what his tree could look like. You don't got a tree? Aw, man. He's looking like he wants to invade China, though. Bro, this guy is embargoed by, like, the entire world. I mean, that is literally the case in real life, too, but it's just kind of funny to see that in HOI4. Right, so Gaddafiism has ruled out. They rule from Morocco to Algeria to Tunisia to Libya. I forgot to mention the South African civil war that's currently going on. Whoa, what kind of fit does this guy got? Ethno-nationalism. Oh, holy crap. This mod is meaning business. The Patriot Front is doing pretty good in the Northeast. They are trying to beat back Antifa. And we have a complete democratic socialist leader currently leading California, the America's People Liberation Army. They're not at war with anybody just yet. What kind of tree it is? Holy crap! This is a massive tree. I don't know who any of these people are. Am I supposed to know who these people are? Sees Hollywood. That seems like an interesting tree. This is literally such an insane tree. Lenin down here. Religion reimagined. I just wonder how many people, how many nations. Oh, so they're trying to unite the Pacific Coast. So they're actually fighting more left-wing governments in Oregon and Washington. The new synthesis. Oh, they're Maoism. Let me guess. Oh, is China not sending supporters? I would have thought the AIs would have their fingers all over the cookie jar that is the U.S. right now. Like all the different, if you're trying to promote communism in the U.S. or ultra-nationalism. North Korea is here. What the hell? They are here. I should have known. North Korea is aiding California, obviously. Who else is that? Moldova? Oh, the Cubans are helping fight. Wait, why can't I see who has volunteers? Oh, there it is. I'm stupid. American Liberation Army volunteers from other nations. So it's Cuba, North Korea, and Venezuela. So they do have their fingers in the cookie jar. That's what I thought. Nobody's helping the syndicates, the synthesis. What is it? Okay, so they took over all of Oregon and Washington. Meanwhile, Texas nationalism. Why would Texas nationalism have Russian Socialist Federal Republic? Is that Moldova? That is Moldova. Oh, I'm confused. The Russian Soviet Federation. What happened to you? That's not... Okay, I just got really confused because something bad happened to Putin and his little Russian republic. Okay, so communism is on the rise all over the place. Now, this is Soviet Marxism, to be clear. They did take over Kazakhstan, by the way. I wonder, is there still a pretty massive Sino-Soviet split? I would not be surprised. These two can't really agree with much, actually. And in Russia, I mean... They pretend to like each other, but they don't really like each other that much. Meanwhile, Europe is just chilling right here. Oh, man, they're watching the numbers go burr. Macron's just trying to uphold European values. So, Nazis, they've taken over Michigan, but not the Upper Peninsula, and they're allied to this American fascism in the Northeast. Biden is still currently in charge of the Union of America. Now, Trump he was looking like he was beginning to lose that war. We got Southern nationalism down here, League of the South, from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Arkansas. Oh my goodness, California's really taken over. Now they have Arizona and New Mexico, and now they're going in after Vegas. They need Vegas. This is a military junta in charge of most of Nevada, and then obviously we still have the Mormons here in Utah. This is going to be a massive force that the world is going to, or sorry, the U.S. is going to have to deal with. Yeah, so there's one division of Cubans sent to San Francisco because the capital is San Francisco. I just want to know if I know anyone from this. I mean, I'm from California. I'm assuming these are famous people or something like that. I don't know. What does decolonization really look like when it comes to the U.S.? America's vast, oh, is it with like their overseas territories? Texas has finally united. Basically, this is the Texas United Front because they really do not want to be taken over by California right now. They know that is probably inevitable. Neoliberals have taken over Georgia and the Carolinas, but it looks like he won't be in charge for much longer. There is a civil war in Mexico. That's right. Oh, yeah, it's the cartels. Yeah. The People's Republic of... Oh my gosh, communism is rising everywhere. This is actually crazy. We have the Soviet Union back. We have a united Central America. Oh, Colombia is also in chaos. Marxism has taken over Peru. Encourage female service. What? Oh, into the into the military, I see. Meanwhile, Europe is just chilling right now. Here's Germany's tree, which as you can imagine, it's pretty wild over here, but set an American policy. Is America going to come out of this war and immediately ally to the Russian Soviet Federation Socialist Republic? Gee, how many, what? The Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic. Wait, what they originally called this? I feel like I just heard this name. Yeah, so anything that's either in the dark red or the light red are obviously left-wing governments. So the light red is a social democrat, and then we've got authoritarian socialist here. Don't forget also the authoritarian socialists in North Africa. French Republic declared war on who? Oh, I forgot to check the kingdom. So the Saudi Arabia avoided any chaos in their civil war. They reunited. Everything's all good. Oh yeah. Wait, what is Bibi gonna do? Wait, does Bibi got a tree? Oh man, he's got to get a tree eventually. Actually, I don't know, man. I don't know if we want to fly that close to the sun. I remember hearing about Israel during this time, though. People were also protesting his own like massive lockdowns during the crisis and pandemic. What the heck? Oh, did you guys go independent? What the hell is this? Vanguardist socialism? Is that what's his name? Superhero beats his son up. Did China let that go? Just, they were like, all right, you can have this. Oh, China's in the middle of a military junta. Oh, they just changed. Oh, they're changing a lot of things. Deng Xiaoping theory. That's interesting. So China's going a really different direction. While the entire world is going left-wing, China might be going more in like a capitalist perspective. The Beijing Spring. Deng Xiaoping was the dude that started introducing the economic zones, the special economic zones throughout China. So he started to introduce slight capitalist elements. So is that China warming up more and more, just straight up like becoming capitalist? Because right now they're kind of a little gray zone. I mean, they're on paper communist, but what up, Beijing? It's already 2023? That's crazy. I didn't think it was already that much. Coke growth? What? Oh, we have an Iran-Iraq war. Oh, that's not even Iraq. This is, I don't even know who that guy is, but Iran is trying to it's the 1980s all over again. We're going to have these two duke it out for maybe another decade. Oh, that's right. Assad is still in charge of Syria. What are you guys going to do about that Erdogan in Turkey? Oh boy, Trump is, okay, well, Trump was winning his war over Biden. Biden is still in charge, although he looks extremely confused. However, Trump now just got himself into a very big war with all of the other factions. This is literally the CSA that has risen back up here. I still have no idea who's gonna win out in the U.S. I'm just laughing so hard. Like, oh, we lost the queen. Okay, Charles and his hot dog fingers just became in charge. Yeah, Europe is so chill right now. It's actually kind of crazy. Leader of Mexico right now, AMLO, just completely surrounded by all the cartels. Why do these profile pictures obviously look like they're mugshots in all these? Like, oh, this is that dude's son, right? Okay, there is a little bit of communist forces out here in the south of Mexico. Funny enough, the American People's Liberation Army out of California might be saving Donald Trump right now because they're moving in after Texas, and I think they're honestly gonna obliterate Texas. Trump might be saved by these socialists. However, it's only a matter of time before they get into a war themselves, more than likely. Bro, she's being supported by so many. The Cubans, now the Central Americans, North Korea, China still, and Venezuela. Accelerationism has taken over inside of Florida, and just look at that flag. Oh, so their ideology is just to oof everybody. They're gonna slime the entire world. Biden is almost completely gone. Man, I kind of wanted to see who was going to win election if he stayed in power. Oh, pretty nice East African Federation that's beginning to form. That's pretty thick. Of course, African communism is looking like they're going to win out in South Africa, my bad. That's been the theme of this video. Oh, I missed the Indian-Pakistan War. This is definitely World War III. Right-wing populism is in charge inside of India. Meanwhile, India themselves, they're just constitutionalists. It doesn't matter. There's still going to be a war. It looks like India's definitely winning this war. I mean, they already got Karachi. Is China going to do anything about this? Who did this break? What? The Mujahideen in Pakistan? Iran forced a puppet government inside of Iraq. I think, well, they're now allied. The Iraqi Reconstitutional Government. Watch Iran, everybody. They're slowly gaining friends. They're also cool with Assad right now. They might be trying to come in here going after Israel soon. Of course, it's Kamala. Kamala has taken over for the U.S. or for Biden. I don't even know what happened to Biden, but, did the election even happen? Or, dude, I don't think the election happened. I think we just lost Joe Biden. He's no longer on Earth with us. Oh, Trump is officially at war with the American People's Republic, which means Texas might be saved momentarily. However, keep this in mind. There's a little bit of growing authoritarian democratic ism in it. Authoritarian democratic. Why is that growing? Oh, are you releasing, oh, you're releasing tribes, aren't you? The Southwestern Tribal Authority. Is that what they mean by decolonize America? Is that what they're gonna do? Are they gonna take over all of the U.S. and it's just gonna be Native American land? Oh, Lula. Okay, Lula's in charge of Brazil. That's why they're left-wing populism. Oh, but we have Milei in Argentina. He's made an appearance. Wait, please tell me there's a... I didn't get to check it, but Bukele's gotta be in this game, right? The guy from El Salvador? I want to see Bukele take over. Bukele literally talked about wanting to do this. He was going to unite all of Central America. Obviously, that's never going to happen, but he did discuss it. He was like, if y'all want to do it, be my guest. I'll be in charge. Trudeau is still in charge of Canada. He's going to be in charge of Canada until October 2027. He's got a stranglehold. I'm surprised he's not invading. Did Japan change their color, or were they always this color? Oh, okay. Japan's been very, very chill. Shouldn't there be a penguin in charge of one of these Nordic countries? What is it? Denmark? His name is Sir something. Sir William? I don't know. You guys have a royal penguin, though. Or is that Norway? Wait, the Republic of Iceland? Did Denmark let go of Greenland? It's actually all under the Republic of Iceland. Interesting. Hey, Kamala with a little bit of a comeback. Now, I'm sure it helps that she doesn't have to fight the state of Florida right now. Currently, Greg Abbott is on a little bit of a comeback. Who would have thought Greg Abbott and Kamala Harris fighting side by side? Also, wait, sorry, that's not Greg Abbott. My bad. Ron DeSantis. Greg Abbott is somewhere in Texas. I think he's actually dead or imprisoned for his war crimes. Anyways, who would think that these two would be fighting side by side together like this? Yeah, the American People's Republic, they're really busting through. They're getting to Wyoming. Oh yeah, forgot to mention NATO is unlike, well, what it's supposed to be. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization is pretty much just, well, they don't even have anything in America, or nothing in North America, because even Canada left that. And they do not have Sweden and Finland in this universe, because remember, they only more recently joined after Russia invaded Ukraine, and that didn't happen in this universe. Russia actually stayed away from Ukraine for now. They did invade Kazakhstan, but that was it. Oh, China regained, like, what is this? Something about the Uyghurs. They're doing bad. I don't know if this China's doing bad things to the Uyghurs, but, oh man, the South Pakistan has fallen. Republic of India is about to reunite the Raj. Thailand is currently ultra-conservative with this dude in charge. I think that's a new guy. Where is Duterte at? Wasn't Duterte supposed to be in the Philippines? Oh man, it's gonna be a war between the socialists of California and I think Kamala Harris. I like this faction that formed out of East Africa from Egypt to Sudan to even South Sudan, getting South Sudan to work together. A part of Ethiopia. Is Ethiopia still in this war? Is that why? Oh, they just decided to split the country up. This axis of resistance continues to grow. And it looks like India, for the most part, I was going to say let Pakistan off the hook, but they really did not. They forced Pakistan to release whatever the hell this is, the Indus Valley Military Administration. They created a buffer zone with the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Oh, and they just grabbed the north here. So they made it very, very clear that they control Kashmir. That is nobody else's, although I'm sure that pissed off China and Pakistan equally. What up, Beijing? Why does this guy look so cool? Who is it going to be? There's a three-way... It's honestly going to come down to Kamala versus the communists or the Democratic Socialists in California. She's going to torture you with the hot sauce that she keeps in her purse at all times. Is that her? Or, that might have been Hillary Clinton that said that. I don't know. What is she even doing over here? So we did lose Biden. That is for sure. I forgot about the funny Biden memes. Honestly, there were some good ones. We're going to need to go through like a tier list and rank like presidential memes as of the last like... Honestly, like, Obama was just a little bit too early for it. Like, Obama didn't really have, like, too many, like, I don't know, the neo form of memes, I guess. You know, the really weird stuff. Obviously, he had memes, but they were, like, you know, the iFunny memes, basically. They were, like, just, I guess, regular big text Reddit memes. Obviously, as Trump is going down here, which he's looking older and older in these profile pictures, Trump's got some good ones, but Biden had some good ones as well. Oh my god, Jeb, please clap. They're gonna finally remove the oil crisis. I love that also Lukashenko out of Belarus, he's constantly changing his fit too. Oh, Pete Buttigieg is Kamala's vice president. He's got a pretty boy modifier. And now Kamala's forming the National Unity Coalition with Mitt Romney. Trump's last days are being spent in a bunker somewhere in Minnesota, I believe. Maybe drinking Kool-Aid, I don't know. I'll tell you one thing's for sure, one place you would not want to be right now is Miami or Fort Myers, because they're probably just oofing their own people at this point. Well, to be fair, there's probably a lot of places you would not want to be in this universe, I'll tell you that. But the south of Florida is definitely, I would stay far away from that. In fact, some of the best places to be, well, basically anywhere in Europe. There's a lot. Whoa, this is a huge team. The Pacific Defense Organization, so between Japan, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia, New Zealand, and then India, they've all formed this massive alliance around China. That's impressive. And then Pakistan had to form a team around, so they've kind of, India one-upped, I guess, China. I think this alliance was formed first. So India's like, I'll form my own little circle around you, China. They did not get South Korea, though. I feel like the ultimate way to finish off is get South Korea involved, get Vietnam, because Vietnam doesn't get the Philippines. This world actually didn't turn out quite as left as it was looking. Lots of social liberals still remain in charge. Expand the CIA. Okay, it's already currently 2026. So we're actually playing back into the future. We've gone that far. And there it is. The American People's Republic is finally gone. Wait, who the hell is that? Corporatocracy? Michael Bloomberg again? He's taken over again? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I thought Ukraine was going to escape this video without being invaded, but that was clearly not the case. Oh, he's getting messed up. They literally are reforming the Soviet Union again. They got all of Central Asia. They got all of the Caucasus Mountain. Oh yeah, the Soviets are literally back. Are the Russians... wait, oh, they're going after all of Europe. It's literally Europe versus the Soviet Union one-on-one. No northern North American nations coming to their aid, and Ukraine is already going down. Considering what the Soviets got, it looks like they are going to win. They are going to take over all of the Europeans unless America does something about it. Man, oh man, the Soviets are obliterating NATO right now. Oh, there's already a peace conference? What kind of peace conference is that? Or wait a sec. Oh, they peaced out with Ukraine. They peaced out with Ukraine. They already have Lithuania. Of course, Michael Bloomberg isn't going to do anything about it. What is he doing again? Oh, basically just corporations control the U.S. at this point. So it's the same thing. We're just not hiding it anymore. Damn, is this Chinese Joe Biden? Born in night. Why we got a whole ass autobiography of him? Well, I don't know if he wrote this himself, so I'm not sure if it was an autobiography. The fact that we get a description like that in depth of the leader is really, really cool. I guess he was close to Deng Xiaoping. He was a relatively unknown governor in one of the Chinese states. Oh, okay. I think we finally have Israel versus Palestine, the state of Israel. Yeah, they're moving in after. Oh, they already destroyed the West Bank. Now they're just going after the Gaza Strip. No one's gonna do anything about that, really? Yes, right Zionism is the official political ideology. But why is there another Spanish Civil War? Can I not escape a HOI4 game without a Spanish Civil War? Who the hell is this guy? This guy looks like for a second he looks 12, but then you look deeper, he looks 40. So we have progressivism, left-wing populism, we have classical fascism. Oh, is he like Franco? And then this dude, didn't this guy cheat on his wife? Remember that? I don't know. Also, Portugal is about to be really Balkan. I don't know what type of Balkan. They're either about to be fascist Balkan or communist Balkan, which, I mean, the Balkans have every bit of things and all that in between. Oh, I see what the thing. I'm just missing all the civil wars. So, no Macron, or Macron is being, why does he, dude, he has the hat on, the old hat on from, what's his name? The airport you guys have there? The leader? Charles de Gaulle, my bad. I was messed up with that. Brittany's got the left wing, so all of the world, I didn't even know this from the first time I played this game, but apparently everyone has civil wars. Now, to be fair, there's no civil war. Oh my god. German People's State. Bro, what did you do? Radelsführer? Is this like the Riddler, but he's also half Hitler or something? They allowed Bavaria to go independent. Bavaria, the Texas of Germany. We have a very, very big Belgium, who's a nice big old oligarch. Oh, the lowlands are completely oligarchs now. Okay. Ooh, Charles, looking pretty epic with that crown on. I don't remember you having that before. Bernie, are you still in Ireland? So I guess the World War III is already over. I don't even think that was a World War III. That was just a continental war. They took all the Baltics, all of Ukraine. Did they take Moldova? They took Moldova, and then they puppeted Poland. The interim government is now back in power inside of Poland. So basically, they just moved Belarus, and they put it in Poland. Now, there's still the original OG Poland, who is a radical nationalism. Nazi Maoism has taken over inside of Italy. What is even that? It's Maoism, like, disguised with ultra-nationalism. Wasn't Mao ultra-nationalist too? I don't know, but okay. Macron's definitely going down. He's been stuffed down into south of France and Monaco. So resistant soulism has taken up inside of France. Sorry, good soulism. I can't read this font, bro. I'm old. It's Charles de Gaulleism. I kind of get that for France because they believe that military strong men are required for the French Republic to exist. Okay, well, there are alliances that are reforming back up. This is a crazy team. What an insane... Look at all the crazy ideologies, but they're like, yeah, we're definitely going to form our own team. Is it NATO again? No, it's actually called the Pack of Steel over here. I've heard that before. Meanwhile, in Spain, okay, so definitely Spain's probably going to join that team, right? Yeah, fascism has won out all throughout Europe. Or right wing. For the most part, I mean, oligarchs are just kind of doing their own thing, I guess. They'll definitely ally. Ooh, I like that flag. This is this is actually not even the Netherlands. This is the Princeton of Friesland. Let's go! We've got Royal Ulster. There's a civil war here. Are you guys going to reunite with Ireland, or what's going on? No, Ireland's thinking about invading both of you. There's two different Northern Irish fighting. We're going to finally see a winner down here in Mexico, and it looks like it's going to be anarcho-communism, so they're going to defeat all of this. The Sinaloa cartel is going to be the hard one, I would assume. I mean, that's the big one. That's what I know about. Is it still... Yep, it is still Lula in charge here in Brazil. He'll be in charge until 2030. Hey, this thing's kind of beginning to grow. The Sahel Security Pact. I mean, that's like... They basically wanted to form this nation. The United States of Western Africa, I believe is what they called it. Another civil war, this time with Colombia. Colombia is going to choose their own ideology. Man, I keep seeing these like focus trees. The Soviets, or the former Russians, they're going heavy back into that old Soviet way. I guess it makes sense if the Soviet Union is forcing like left-wing governments back. Oh, they got Hungary too. How did they get Hungary? So Hungary just joined in. It makes sense that like you would just pick the exact opposite. Oh my God, Germany just Anschluss Austria again. What year is it? They're calling this a neo-Spartanist world. That's what ultra-nationalism is in Germany. Meanwhile, how's the Swiss Confederation doing? Literally just progressives in power here. They're just doing their own thing. Oh, I didn't realize it's France that actually puppeted Belgium and Friesland. Have they always done that? I guess that's who really pushed for this. Okay, classical fascism. What happened to that Charles de Gaulle guy? Well, so they descended back into fascism. I mean, that kind of guess makes sense. You literally said you wanted a strong military man to be in charge. Oh boy. I'm missing so many of these wars because I'm so busy looking at so many other things that are happening. Why did India do this in itself? You're just a right-wing populist. Bro, you did a terrible, terrible thing to yourself. Oh, wait a second. What is this popping out, though? Operation Nan... Oh, not Nan... What is this? Wait, so is India not calling it all their buddies? Oh, they are. Oh, my goodness. That is a crazy damn. The East Asian Defense Initiative, though. They got so many more people. They got Myanmar. They got all of Southeast Asia, even Thailand. I don't know who's going to win this. Who wins this? From Japan to South Korea. So here's a major front line, the Korean Peninsula once again. Obviously, India is completely surrounded. But also there's a small front happening in this really long peninsula here. I mean, if the Soviets stay out of it, I don't know. Maybe India can do it. I want to know how good the AI is going to be at naval invasions. I did hear the AI is a little bit better at naval invasions than they used to be way back in the day. Okay, literally the Warsaw Pact has been reformed. From Bulgaria to Romania to Hungary to Czech-Slovak Republic to Poland. Is it going to keep extending? This Pack of Steel does not look big enough, I will tell you that. And we've got significantly less nations. Oh, they're picking a successor. Significantly less nations here in North America because it is just a unified, finally, left-wing government. It's actually the Mexican Autonomous Government Are you an AI, sir? Oh, they're basically... Antifa has taken charge in Mexico. Maybe they'll ally with this left-wing nationalism in Central America. I just love the powers, like the dudes that we still know. Like this world's getting more and more radical and more crazy. And then we just have like Switzerland chilling, doing the same thing. Meanwhile, Trudeau just chilling, doing the same thing in Canada. Is he not dating Katy Perry right now? It's just oligarchic forces and Marxism, Leninism inside of Colombia bashing it out. Oh, there seems to be a lot of chaos happening in Africa too, which I kind of missed. Greece, were you in a civil war and I missed it? Yeah, it looks like the Okay, so NATO is basically all fat, like original NATO. Remember, like OG NATO, when it was just like East and West Germany. Because it looks like the Pack of Steel is also going to get Greece on their side. I don't know what way Turkey's going to rely on. I mean, we obviously still have Erdogan here. Oh, dang, they got pretty big. The royal... Oh, this is a military dictatorship. Okay, oh, there's a literal war happening with the military dictator. Okay, well, we might finally get a unified Ireland. I don't know if the Irish people are going to want to actually live there. It might be kind of a rough place. Iran looks like they're kind of worried about the Soviets, as they should be. Yeah, the Soviets literally got... Well, they got stuff in the Caucasus. So far, India's doing fine still. I mean, they're really... Luckily, they have the literal giant wall that is the Himalayan mountains. This is a contentious point for sure right here. And then probably fighting through Myanmar. And nobody's able to win out just yet in the Korean Peninsula, just like, I forgot bro was still here. I didn't know who I was going to see when I clicked on his image, but yes. Oh, South Korea was actually centrist. Meanwhile, we just got this conservative Japanese man. Of course, Taiwan is on Japan and India's side. This is a really, I don't want to say accurate. I feel like, ooh, they even got Indonesia on their side and Malaysia. The combined forces of Australia, New Zealand, India, Japan, South Korea, I could kind of see that. Oh, of course, the Philippines too. Wait, no, the Philippines are helping out China. Yeah, this is, but when you go to China's side, I don't know. I don't know if I see Vietnam and the Philippines fighting for the Chinese pack here. Meanwhile, Cuba, I'm sure they're loving the fact that the Soviet Union has rejoined them. The Soviet Union was their best friend for a long time. China's not helping out the Cubans at all. Well, I don't know. I mean, the Soviets were giving the Cubans a ton of support historically, so I'm sure they love that the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is back. Unity of ideology. What exactly are you talking about here? DEF CON has actually gone back down to 3, interestingly enough. Is it because we got like some sort of a peace? Interestingly, there's not a whole lot of wars that are happening. Sorry, I mean naval invasions. There's wars, but yeah, there's like, this is a pretty big one, in fact. But the naval invasion, I think it's because China's able to protect all their coastline. This is still a lot of coastline to have to protect, though. They're gonna need the U.S., the Indians and Japanese and Australians. They need Bloomberg. Who has ever said that? What other? There's the Democrats and the Republican Party still in here, but overall, the Innovation Party. So we're just going all into AI at this point. I'm thinking, who's in Bloomberg's cabinet? Anyone that I know? Janet Yellen, the old Fed chair. Is that her? Make money. Printer go burr. They brought back Al Gore. Look at that. Al Gore's back in power. Okay. So are they tackling climate change? Is it an inconvenient... Oh! I was going to make an inconvenient truth joke. Does people remember that movie? They made us watch that in school. Wow! Military democracy? How are you military... First of all, that's your old king. Dang, you guys just obliterated... Oh, did you get forced into this? Is that what's happening? I think there's literal invasions to expand this pack of steel inside of Europe. Oh, it's getting bigger and bigger. They're gonna need... Okay, so right now Poland is literally a buffer state in between the two, but they're also radical nationalism, so I think I know what side they're about to join. This pack of steel needs to get way, 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 way bigger to be able to compete with the Minsk Treaty Organization. This looks scary. Uh-oh. Oh, no, India. Well, if India collapses, it is all over, boys. Hey, but you know what? They've gained a little bit of ground South Korea has into North Korea. They are about to eliminate the fat man. They are so close to Pyongyang. Now, I'm sure this is just being given to Maoism in Nepal. This is being given to Nepal. I'm pretty sure the forces that are actually behind this are all Chinese. Well, to be fair, it's a lot of places. Nepal, obviously. It's Singapore. We've got Vietnam forces. Thailand's here. Everyone's just going deep into India. Okay, well, Canada has chosen a side in the war, but they're obviously not... Ooh, Canada does not look like they like the U.S. too much. They've embargoed Lebanon. They've embargoed, obviously, Afghanistan. That makes sense. Venezuela, the Syrian Republic, North Korea, Palestine. Bibi is finally gone from... Oh. I was like, Bibi's gone from Israel. This isn't Israel. How did the state of Palestine just took over? How? What? All right. I thought this was the new leader of Zionism, but no. And this Palestinian man is radical nationalism. He's following that ideology. I thought there was a new... Oh, did you guys join this faction? No. Okay, I thought they maybe joined the Egyptians. The Islamic Republic of Pakistan has been restored. We just got constitutionalists here in Pakistan. Wait, have they been restored? I mean, India put them back right there? I don't know. India, bro, I think you're cooked. China just got one too many nations on their side. I'm sure that really helped to have additional forces from Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. I'm not sure if the Filipinos are doing a whole lot. I think they're trying to defend their shores. Yeah, I mean, if China has a big enough navy to protect the coastline, well then, I mean, this coalition is cooked. This coalition absolutely needed to have the stronger naval forces. What? What is this? Are these nuclear bombs going on? Oh my God. Okay, they're launching nukes. Those are mushroom clouds. What? I was just about to check on the Chinese fleet, and then I got to see... Well, here's the thing. I mean, this is not... If China just got nuked here, they're gonna be aight. India, not so much. Yeah, I mean, India, that's where all their population is, if India got nuked here. Who dropped that nuke? Anyways, here's the population map. Is there a Fallout map? There's no Fallout map. Is there a poverty map? Oh my goodness. That's kind of cool. Look at this poverty map here. Oh, well, wait a second. Hold the phone. Maybe this alliance won't go down without a fight. The Koreans are doing a fantastic job. They actually did get rid of the chubby rocket man. Oh my goodness. They sent their... Oh, they're literally... Is this a ploy? Is the faction just allowing India to die because they don't like India? Because everybody and their mama is over here fighting, which is probably a good idea, actually, just because, look, Beijing is right there. Whoa, 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 wait, who helped join? Is it because they got nuked into oblivion? Is that why the faction is winning now? Because India's also making a comeback here. This is absolutely wild right now. Who is leading Australia? A progressivist, also in New Zealand as well. These are just normal leaders right here, leading the charge. This is so many forces. This is crazy. Irradiated nuclear coal bait. Is it time? They literally did the Douglas MacArthur plan. Germany has a lot. They are officially ultra-nationalist or ultra-militarist, but they've got a lot of left-wing inside of their population. Oh no. Oh, the war for Europe. I believe the war in Europe has just occurred. Oh, okay, actually, it's not the war for all of Europe. It is the war for all of Yugoslavia, though. Are we going to see a reanimated Robot Tito? I think Robot Tito is going to be in charge very, very soon now. Are you going to give that all to Bulgaria? No, there's no way. Oh, the Balkan Federation. That should last realistically 0.23 seconds. But this is a video game, as you can tell. Oh, France is going to force Spain into the alliance, this pack of steel. I think that's what's about to happen. I can't believe India's actually back. There's a lot of forces. Oh my, wow. So they're looking to do D-Day into maybe one of these places. I was going to pronounce this Chinese city's name. I was not going to be able to pronounce that correctly, though. Look at that big, bad, thick Korean Republic of Korea. Did you guys capitulate Singapore yet? Oh, there's still, or whoever's here. So bam, Spain has been forced to join the pack of steel. How are you going to make the Brits join that, though? Brits are just fully consumed by an absolute monarch, Charles III. Somehow he's still around. This dude inside of Venezuela is still around. That's kind of a miracle. Are you really going to make that same mistake again, Soviet Union? Really? Oh, somebody else is getting nuked. Who is it? Does Afghanistan have nuke? Or was it Mushroom Cloud? Was I a little too late? Anyways, the Soviets are making the same mistake. They are moving in after Afghanistan. I thought you would have learned by the 80s that this is not a good idea. So who's going to fund them? Oh, France also took Catalonia away from Spain. And there's a military junta in charge. It really sounds like it's just Germany and Italy that's like bullying everybody around. I completely forgot to check the research tab this entire time. Yeah, what are some of the things you can research? Wow, this is such a great mod. Keeps going deeper and deeper. You've got technology in 2035? This thing goes forever. Oh, well actually that's not that late. I guess we only have 4 more. I forgot, my bad. I forgot what year it was inside of the universe. I was thinking our universe. Is the U.S. thinking about declaring war on Mexico? Really? So the timeline's technically about to end technologically. Oh, okay, almost missed that. Well, I might have been really terribly wrong. It looks like Germany's gonna obliterate the Soviet Union. What? How are they so powerful? The Polish state got moved because the Polish state is always moving throughout their history. At least they're not moving more and more towards the east this time, or the west, my bad. That is a blobby, weird-looking Poland, though, I will say that. Why is Germany so powerful? Oh, again, another comeback with China? This is just a complete back and forth. It continues to seesaw. If the Germans win in the Soviet Union, what side is Germany gonna help out? Would Germany care? I don't know. I mean, you just got like regular folks. Okay, people are these fire bombings that's going on? Germany, are you going to make the same mistake as you always do? Now, everyone forgets Germany beat the Russians in World War I. They just didn't beat them in World War II. This is so far looking about exactly like World War II borders, but let's see exactly how far it goes. Here we got German and French, and I'm assuming Italian. I see just a lot of German and French, to be quite honest with you. So the Soviets just have nothing. The Soviets, part of the problem for the Soviets is they've got no friends. Oh, all the world hates them. They've only got 59 divisions versus Germany, who has 120. Oh, no wonder you're getting obliterated. Okay, it's safe to say that this... Oh, is that the peace deal? It's definitely safe to say the Germans did better. They got some revenge for World War II. Oh, this is going to be a big peace deal, isn't it? Are they going to completely balkanize the Russians? I would not be surprised. Oh, yep, that's exactly what happens. All right, well, we just can't get through this scenario without, yep, and now there's wars. We're having a Russian Revolution 2.0. Now the communists are still here. There's actually, in fact, a ton of communists all over the place. It looks like Germany might have finally got what they wanted. That is a very, very thick Germany, and they've got a lot of friends. They were able to extend the pack of steel. This is terrifying. Mike Bloomberg, what you gonna do about all that? This looks like just hilarious. Why? I just not expecting to see Michael Bloomberg's face when I click on America. Meanwhile, I see this like terrifying force now that controls a lot of Europe. Actually, Charles III is cool with this dude too. Oh, are you in the pack of steel? No, you're in... Oh, is there going to be a whole separation? There's going to be a separation war. Now Germany's ready to go to war with France. This mod just keeps going and going. Oh, is India done? India's done. Which if India's done, I think it's safe. India was the manpower reserves. South Korea can't make babies. Japan can't. There's no real population here. Maybe just in Indonesia, but that's about it. It is Deng Xiaoping. So this, remember that this is, it's sounding like, and I don't know, but it's sounding more and more like this is a China that is not the China of today that we know. This is even more of a capitalist China. I'm sure it's still a one communist party rule, but it's even more fusion between communism and capitalism. All right, well, when's the next European war kicking off? Man, I think there it goes. Or wait, no, maybe not. Proto-Neo-Nono Germans. This Russian nationalist state is crazy. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. This is the Vichy Protocol. There's no way that's going to go well. Germany's going to absolutely obliterate this. I love that Portugal has to be on the same side no matter what as the UK, even if it means that Portugal is going to be literally standing alone, but luckily everyone's coming over here. Oh, that's kind of beautiful. Not gonna lie, that's kind of nice of these like really terrifying right-wing factions coming over here to save right-wing Portugal. Oh wow, and the Portuguese are actually pushing in pretty deep. Yeah, they're getting absolutely obliterated. That's exactly what I thought. Afghanistan, you won another war with the Soviets. Isn't that incredible? The graveyard of empires, that still lives on. I like how Russia doesn't even know what to do. They're not even going to war with each other. They're just divided up, and they're just chilling. All right, so they won that. Wait, why isn't Spain in the faction? So you force them back into the team. I believe Germany has, for the most part, completed their timeline. They've pretty much done everything that they needed to do. I think the German arc is officially over, maybe. There might be some minor things that happen. How did lowland states just randomly not... The oligarch is not involved with anybody anymore? All right, well, there goes South Korea. Push back straight to Busan, just like the Korean War. Oh, man, and the Chinese friendship, it just gets bigger and bigger. China's going to be able to roll through everything up here. This is terrifying. When they win, thinking that they win, if they get an absolute victory over this faction, which, what was it even called again? It was called the Pacific Defense Treaty Organization, yeah. So that's looking very, very likely because now, yep, the South Koreans are completely gone. We'll see if the Chinese can do, like, successful naval invasions, because that's kind of what they'll need to do. China's going to rule the world. This is me 1984. Germany's going to rule Europe. Well, I don't even know what's going to happen with Bloomberg here in North America. But everything's so divided. They're going to take over Japan, which is a bunch of economic strength. They're going to just roll into Central Asia, into Siberia. They're going to start to border this very scary pack of steel. They might be already thinking about doing that. Look, they got all these troops near this border. And now the Indian states are just fighting each other. Maoism. Hey, that guy looks like a happy guy. Look at him being all happy and stuff. Absolutely insane game. I can see why you guys wanted me to go a lot further in the previous video. And again, another reminder for the makeshift plushies down below. These are the perfect plushies, I feel like. I mean, we got to see some references. Actually, did we? I don't really know. In this video, it was weirdly futuristic, but also a look back into time. But yeah, if you want some plushies, makeshift.com. They will be gone soon. Big thanks to my patrons this month. The Jewish Autonomous Oblast only has 0.6% of Jewish population left. It's pronounced Tour de Siyazdru. White Grape of the Pirates. Samuel Walker. Lore Track. William. Scientific Solist. Nolan. Nord Tyrol. Miglu the Goat. King Bear Hayes. Connor Pavlik. Frederick Tiblin. Never change Drew unless you want to. Luxembourg Lover.